Hi, the time is 11:59 p.m. Oh no, let's start again. Hola. The time is 11:59 a.m. March 21st, 2025. Finally, I can say anything in here. I cannot talk about anything that's happening in the city, not the weather, not anything, okay? Not even if I was poisoned again, which I'm pissed about. I cannot talk about it, okay? I'm resting right now because I can't talk why. What I am to say is what I'd like to say. Thank you, Jesus. Muchas gracias, mi amor Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. No, I don't get measles, mumps, or rubella. The tres shots that you've got to get to go to college. I went to Brooklyn way back when I started college. Well, I've been going to college since I was 22. But point is, New York City College. I had to have these records to go to college to walk into the building. I didn't need them, and I knew it. But how did I know that? Because of my prayer, meditation, and constant communication with Jesus, with Jesus, the angel, guardian angel. I've known lots of things a long time since I was born. I have a brain. Okay, Sherlock? So my brain works. I think about things. It came up. And that's what's always been the message, the memo, the information. For your information, FYI. You do not get measles, mumps, rubella, cancer, HIV, what else? All of that shit. Oh, COVID, all this shit, all of it. What I learned here, I do not get sick from chemical or biological weapons and agents. There's been other things they've used, the Ukrainian armed forces with the Russian Ukrainians used, very, very, very evil, bad things that are sent through sonic waves, etc. My description of this doesn't do it justice, and I'm not allowed to talk about the military equipment that they brought into S Street, but they used it on me all the fucking time. It didn't work, and they knew it, but they kept coming back and doing it again and again, just like all their gases and all their poisons. Again and again and again, until it brought them complete and utter destruction, which is what Jesus and my guardian angel precisely wanted, which is why I have been telling you since 2017, and I really started laying it in when I was in the United Kingdom. I kept telling you, your villages, your towns, and your cities must be destroyed in the United States. This is why. ¿Por qué? You see why? Okay, you keep using and using and using this. Everyone knows it's world famous. All you people, I cannot talk about them, these humans here, eating one another, chopping up their bodies and eating them. You make this world famous. You do. I cannot talk about what I see, but it sure is a spectacle. The humans here think this is a fucking place to come and hang out. Now you understand why, right? ¿Por qué? Why I said cities, villages, and towns will be destroyed. It's not a place to hang out. You're chopping up bodies and you are eating them here. And there are officials and military so high in rank. I'm not allowed to talk about it anymore. It's such a serious event. The cannibalism that occurred for years in the Capitol. Even Chica, who you're hearing right now, can't even talk about it. But that's not why I'm talking about it. or anything with them to say here. It's just rest, recover from what I cannot say happened, which made me really mad, and go ahead and repeat things I've told before. I do not get these things, the COVID, none of it. No, I'm proud of that. I'm used to walking around by myself and just keeping that to my own business. Okay? I was never allowed to say this before. No, it was forbidden to talk about any of this. But since I've been proving it and other people know about how I walk through the bio and the chemical poisons, I've been allowed to say it now. Once they started using the chemical poisons and all these bio weapons and all this crap on me in the house, you'll see it. I started putting it onto the internet. How I don't get these diseases. I don't get this. It doesn't happen to my physical anatomy. It does not work. But I was never in my entire life, although I knew it, ever allowed to tell people this. No. Who told me I wasn't allowed? Jesus. Who told me I wasn't allowed? The angel, guardian angel, through prayer and meditation. Never was I allowed to talk about it. It was a secret I kept. The word was secret. Keep it a secret. Very clear. Secret. So I walk around the entire time before anyone ever knew I was here. And I started helping Mossad when he found me. And I knew I don't need the rubella, the mumps, or the measles shot. But I went to Brooklyn and I got it. I got the shot and the 3 shots. And I went to college, which I needed to go to the math. I needed to go to the math, and now I am statistical math. I'm proud of that. I worked really, really hard on that. Not to sit destitute. No. Not to sit destitute with $2 to my name. No. I'm mad about that too. Work so hard on math. Every day. Like a job, you get up, you go, you get onto the bus, the subway. Every day you work on math for 4 years. And I got to statistical math, and what do I get? I get $2 to my name, and there's no hope in sight for any more. No, Chica will never have more than $2. All that math. Okay, why? I'm glad I did it. I know a lot of math now. I was so proud of myself. You have to work on that. Oh yeah, hard work. All right, I did good. At the SAT levels testing, I did good considering that I was a GED student. I did really good. I was so good I was going to do more math. But I'm getting sidetracked. So when I talk about my family, I put this before. If you were ever paying attention to the years before I was trapped in a terrorist cell, I never was talking about my family that's legal, like your legal jurisprudence relation. It's talking about my guardian angel, whatever I always said. That they created me, that I have parents, and they have a name, that my name is Karmakam. But he says, you don't remember it. He says, you don't remember hardly anything. He spelled my name. He said, would you like me to spell it? Made it very clear. He said a lot of other things. But we'll wait to ever discuss this, because so far, nobody wants to know how I don't need those 3 shots. Nobody wants to know how I'm walking through all these really, 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 really lethal gases and bioagents. They've used them in every way they can. Some of them were oily, like you touch it and it's all this grease and oil. They did this years and years, going, until all the terrorists here were dead. I'm still running around, and they're still trying to gas me. And then this today is bioagent. And it's world famous. I did that. I made it so famous here. You work hard on that? Look how long I work hard on that. And I still have $2 to my name. Everybody else, world famous. World famous with lots of money. Just from what I made them famous for. Thinking they're stars, taking over, so big, so important. Look at us yell in our yards and drive around. We are the most important. But they wouldn't be if I didn't make them so famous. I know. And they got more money than ever before once I started making them famous. I know. The first Trump, and then the Biden, and then the Trump again. Half of the money and this so important, mucho importante, is because I made them famous. I made them more famous than they ever were before. They're famous now more than ever before for cannibals. That's really fucking disgusting what they do here. And bringing in the most illegal chemical weapons, but they're famous for that, so these are facts on paper. But that's not why I'm talking about it. I don't get any recognition. No one wants to know why I don't need those 3 shots. No. And so I pray in prayer and meditation to Jesus, and I say, why do I even say anything about it? We should just keep it a secret like before. Let me keep walking around in it. He says, because other people know. He says they're mucho importante military members. They know you do. He says they're my family. You're moving on a base with them. So it's okay to talk about it now. It's not a secret anymore. Okay? Comprende? That's why. ¿Por qué? All right, but as far as lots of stuff and things, so when I mention family, that's my family until I met my family here who I go to live on a base with. They were always my family, Archangel. I didn't have family, but the family, the legal relative ones, I never talk about, because why? They were never there. And I never really talk about my life before you saw me helping Mossad on the internet, because there's a time for that later. If you want to know so much about these weird, horrible humans. My family's a family that's the angels, who I pray and prayer and meditation to whenever I like. My family is the family of angels, which is perfecto and super beautiful. They help me walk through chemical weapons while everyone else is dropping dead in the house. Smells like death. Bring your measles. Keep proving this. That I don't get it. Keep proving this. All right, I'm going to go. Adios.